All right, guys, Mark Lauren here. I'm talking to you from my home, my bedroom in Phuket, Thailand. And I want to tell you guys about a small update in the mobile apps that I think can make a big difference in terms of helping you to achieve the right mindset. All right. And the right mindset is about having a positive attitude, a good, helpful attitude, and having your attention on the right things. All right. So this update in the iOS and Android apps is in the calendar, and it's called the Daily Journal. In the Daily Journal, you're going to find 2 questions that you can answer daily or at least whenever you train. All right. The first question is, how did you progress? Progress is a step in the direction of where you're trying to go. All right. So the way I measure my progress, and I'm always paying attention to it and sort of debriefing myself after an event or at the end of a day to help make myself aware of things that I did that were positive. All right. So one way to look at progress is, what did you achieve that's new? For example, did you do a new exercise? Even if it's just 1 rep, it's new, that's progress. Maybe you did a number of reps that you haven't done before, or you improved your form, you were more relaxed, your breathing was better, or maybe you were just more consistent than you were before, right? So these are all new things that you would want to pay attention to and then annotate to help make yourself aware of those things so you can validate those behaviors, reinforce them, and make them more likely to happen again in the future. All right, so progress is largely in terms of achieving new things. Secondly, regarding progress, is identifying weaknesses and mistakes. A lot of times when we make a mistake or we identify some exercise with which we're weak, or we're simply weak with a certain workout, that's actually valuable, all right? And that's not the time to beat yourself up. Really, the place where you're gonna make the most meaningful and valuable progress is where you're weakest. So identifying those weaknesses is a huge step in the right direction, right? Previously, you were totally unaware of that weakness. Now you're aware of it. That's huge. And now you can start to correct it. When you make mistakes or you become aware of a mistake, that's learning. That's a lesson. That has tremendous value, all right? So learn to value your mistakes and whenever you identify a weakness, okay? Because that's really where you're gonna make the greatest progress. And fitness is largely about identifying our weaknesses and bringing ourselves up from the bottom end, right? Because when it comes to failure, you're most likely to fail where you're weakest, all right? And you're only as strong as your weakest link. So progress is in terms of achieving new things and identifying weaknesses and mistakes. That's the first question. The second question is regarding gratitude. Okay, so when it comes to having a good balanced life, it's not just about progress and achieving new things, right? It's also about taking care of the things that we already have. And in order to make us more aware of those things that we need to take care of and be grateful for and appreciate, we have the question, what are you grateful for? And it can be small things. They shouldn't necessarily be big things at all. List small things and just list a few of them. For example, I'm grateful for this opportunity to talk to you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the workout I had today. I'm grateful for being able to sit here in this chair, right? Just list anything at all that comes to mind, all right? It's a very valuable practice that makes you feel good, and it's important that as we strive to achieve new things, that we don't neglect and forget about the things that we already have and have already achieved, all right? We need a balance between what we want and what we have. Therefore, we annotate and try to measure and become aware of progress and the things we already have. All right? So enjoy that new feature and please provide feedback. Take care.